boys.
I mean, I'm spamming
you can do that anyways.
Yeah.
I'm seeing them though. I think I don't know. Maybe
Oop.
not. What?
I see us. I hear us. We're good.
Yeah. And of course, I forgot to mute it on my end for the 100th freaking time. I set everything up every single session beforehand, and then invariably XSplit's like, you know how you have monitor 1 and monitor 2, and you want me to look at monitor 1 from monitor 2? I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna mix you up. Every time. So infuriating. Makes me mad. I keep like updating the overlays and everything too. That's like what I was working on yesterday. And I really gotta do something with this one because this just looks like a pile of garbage.
But garbage we love.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Alright. We're starting a little early tonight to go a little bit longer, although we're not much earlier than normal. Is there anyone who wants to do the recap?
The fish does.
The fish? If you can get the fish,
fish.
If you can get the fish to talk, I'm down.
I don't have a moving mouth on my fish drawing. Well, I know that we took a certain job that Booger brought us from Sander, who wants us to find Sugarfoot, and who will lead us to Kurt to hopefully kill Kurt. And we met our contact, who was, let's see here, I got the name somewhere. My name's yes, Ukulele. Good old Yuli there. Met our nice, easygoing, passive companion. I became the captain of a boat. I know that much. You know, and Piazza helps out a little bit here and there.
How did that happen? What was the story there?
There was no captain, and I bravely, offered my expertise. Yeah.
That's
how I remember it.
My notes don't match that, which is interesting.
Yeah, we sailed a little bit, and then got stuck on a few rocks. And then Yuli and Piazza were going to help out and kind of go find some sticks to give us some leverage and wedge the boat out. And now they're stuck in the forest because there's some squiddy character in the waters. And Booger and I proposed to use the former captain as a bait.
That's right, you did. That was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wanted to use him more as I was hoping the squid would grab him and pull us to safety as a bait. That's where I was at.
That'd be more difficult to pull off.
And that's where Yuli and Fiazza decided to check out the forest to see what they can do because of the squid. And we wandered into a clearing of dudes.
Yes, that's accurate. 3 whole dudes. Do you remember how they were described?
They were like cultists, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
They were each doing magical things.
Didn't you guys just go up to them and be like, "Yo, what up?"
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened.
By you guys, you mean Yuli.
Yeah, so you saw the 3 of them conducting some ritual, all of them very deep into magical activity, prowess, and other such nonsense. Howling and conducting smoke that seemed to turn and take on a face. And they each had a sword that was stabbed into the ground, and then they had like silvery gray, kind of shiny robes in the moonlight. They were in like a bit of a clearing. And Yuli, I think... What did you say exactly?
I think I said, excuse me, can you help us?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's what he said.
Okay. Yeah, so, the smoke turns, right? Its face leering at you, impossibly large. And this is of special note. Preternaturally terrifying. I'm going to ask both of you to make a cool check.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is this our first cool check?
Nah, Mike's done it a couple times.
Okay.
Gotta keep your cool.
To see
true.
if he was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Way past cool.
Yeah, so if you don't have cool, like anything special in it, you're just rolling straight up against willpower. Looks like Yuli's got, what was that, 33? Alright, so you are not cool.
Oh.
Mm.
And no modifier, right?
Yeah, just we're gonna roll it straight.
Boo.
Ugh.
Okay. Fiazza, also not cool. Alright, so this is what led me down the rabbit hole of game nonsense. So I had to figure out, these creatures have Terror 3. It's like, okay, what does Terror 3 mean? So I find Terror, and it defines Terror as, go to this other page. Oh, what did it say? Crap, now I don't remember. Because the page that took me from Terror, I had to go somewhere different and look up what that... Because that basically broke down to broken. So I had to find what broken conditions were. And then, yeah, so you each have 3 broken conditions, although they all seem to be the same thing. But lucky for you, on your turn, when you are broken, your move and action must be used to run away as fast as possible until you are a good hiding place, and then you can use your action on a skill that allows you to hide more effectively. And I say good because who was I talking to about this encounter? Was it you, Mike?
I don't think Mike's here.
Oh. I was talking to somebody about it, and I was like, well, if they immediately run, they have a chance of surviving.
Oh, cool.
And now the rules have explicitly stated you must run. So good job. Good job. We did it. We definitely did it.
We have run, so we will survive.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna
You got your legs,
gonna
like some
copy
people.
these real quick. Just so, oh, please stop. Just in case we need them later. Please stop, you fucking piece of shit. Oh my god. Nothing has ever been harder in the entire world than copying this paragraph. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do all that nonsense because I actually have to look up. Shoot, what was the other thing I had to look up? Oh. Yeah, we also have to figure out initiative, and it's been long enough that I forgot how to do that. Because we're really bad at this game.
Roll a d20.
I think it's a d10, actually.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's an L, not an I. I know letters.
Also, where were we headed again? Altdorf?
Yeah, basically, you were leaving Nuln, which is the former capital, and the Sugarfoot is shipping out of Altdorf. He's not in Altdorf, but he is near there, and that's the current capital of the Empire.
I'm gonna put a little marker there. A little pink marker.
Is that where His Imperial Majesty Karl Franz is?
Oh, you've been doing your research, have you?
I'm actually just looking at the map.
Where does the map say it?
Up in the top left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Karl Franz is the current emperor, and it's really fun.
I did read his wiki for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, in Warhammer, the first edition, he was like a joke. He was like a spoiled idiot and didn't know how to do anything. And then when they needed like actual characters in Warhammer Fantasy 2nd edition, they were like, hey, it's 30 years in the future. And he suddenly became a military genius, like grew 3 feet, put 100 pounds of muscle on, got a brain and a dick. And then like he started doing all kinds of nonsense.
So yeah, now he rides a griffin.
Magic.
Yeah, it's fine because sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're was that like Teddy Roosevelt was like stuck in bed his whole childhood and then grew up to like wrestle bears or some shit.
That sounds about right.
It was one of those presidents.
I thought he had polio.
I don't know, man. I mean, I just remember reading something about him being like stuck in bed and not doing anything, and then
Didn't he wrestle bears with polio?
probably. I mean, it's a good way to beat polio, I think. Yeah. So everyone, no, not everyone. Yuli and Fiazza, roll a d10 and add your initiative, your I. Stat. So let's see. Ooh, just the tens digit. So I think it's just the 10 digit.
Sorry, trying to see where my eye is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yuli's is 47.
So mine is 31.
Okay, so you had a d10 plus 3.
Okay, 1 second. I had to remember how to roll 20. 5 doesn't seem very good. In
Yeah, flow
comparison
goes
to
first.
12.
Yeah, it
You won't
goes.
have to worry about running because they're just gonna murder us.
Yeah, it
Seems
goes.
fine.
It goes high
Why-
and low.
Why run when we can die?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Fiazza has a new love for stabbing things with a knife.
I love my stabbing knife.
Okay, cool. So, what happens here is the wizards go first, which is a lot of fun. So 2 of them are real deep into the ritual. Like I said, one of them is like, I don't know if he was holding something or he just like had his hands together. I think one had his hands together and the smoke was coming out of his hands and his collar. And the other one was like shambling and wiggling all around on all fours, and it was pouring out of the same as collar and like the holes in his robe and everything. They're like way
Jesus.
too into it. They're like being creepy and weird and screeching and shit. But the other guy, who the conductor basically, he kind of gets what's going on here, and he just like he does that thing where he's like, there's no way there's 2 people standing in front of me and they're talking to me in the middle of this. And he like looks really carefully. And he just barks out some sort of like, basically like, hey, you idiots, turn around, right? He's just like, ah, look there! And they don't seem to respond. And then the smoke demon turns and begins to howl. So he actually is still working on his spell. So we're going to go down from 12 to 9. Oh no, the smoke demon. Okay. It's gotta ease somebody.
Not it.
Yeah, right?
Eh,
Alright. Is Yuli high or low?
Hi.
Okay.
Yep.
So high, you're
Always
getting hit.
high.
Alright, high, you're getting hit.
I know.
So you kind of stood up and spoke up, and Fiazza's really small, and the smoke demon just closes the distance very, very quickly, and is going to make some attacks on you. Oh, cool. I wrote toll instead of roll. Okay, so
The bell tolls.
yeah, he hits.
Oh no.
You can try and like you won't be able to block all of this, but does Yuli have a weapon?
Not in his hands.
Okay.
how bad does smoke really hurt?
Right?
It's corrosion breath is plus 12. So
That seems like a lot.
that's not bad. For reference, your creepy kids with the evil skull horns are +3 or +4. Hey Zach, I apologize in advance. Okay, so 18 wounds.
I was gonna say, I only have 13 wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 11.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet baby
So
Jesus.
yeah.
Can't he like burn a something?
Yeah, you can use a fate.
Yeah,
Right?
there's two
Fortune.
ways to do this. So basically, the smoke comes down, dripping like molten fire, superheated plasma, and evil, and it just like disintegrates your body, just crashes into you and tears you apart. Now that's what should have happened, but you're a hero, damn it. So you have two options. I believe both of them will require burning right now. Simon, I swear to God, stop eating that plastic, you little shit. Stop it!
Plastic is yummy.
He's got like pica or something. I don't know what his issue is today. Now he's just sniffing the coaster I tossed his way to try and distract him. He's gonna eat that next. Come here. Come sit with me. You little shit. I believe both of them require burning, but yeah, you can either you can burn it in such a way that you survive with like basically one wound, but you're unconscious right now, or you can be like Yuli is so afraid that he just started running before the attack came in, so the smoke demon crashed into nothing.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking. Like, he just, as soon as he became terrified, just bolted.
Right. So the difference between them, beyond like the system difference, because they're two different resources, is basically the one that says you avoid the attack doesn't keep you safe later. The one that burns and says you survived says like, okay, that happened, you're out of the fight. You know what I mean? But the danger there is if you're out of the fight, Fiaza has to get you out of here, and I don't think she can.
Yeah, I think I
Slash
trust just leaving.
Come on, can you please stop eating all the plastic in the fucking room? Come here. Everyone on stream wants to see you. Oh no, you like being withholding. No one on stream wants to see you.
Dennis is doing the thing where he just stares at me and meows his non-meow.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear that, but Simon's just destroying shit over here.
Get him.
Okay. We're just gonna make that note, Zach, that you burn the thing to like dodge out of the way. You start running. Simon, are you kidding me? He destroyed my pants as soon as I got home. He sat on me a minute and he's being a shit. Okay. Sorry. Smoke demon went. It killed somebody. That's fine. They got better. Wizard, smoke demon. Yuli, you're up.
I'm just all facing away from the enemies, running with my hands in the air and screaming.
Yeah, right. Can you please stop eating that? Alright, hold on, I'm sorry. He will not stop.
Get him.
You need to stop. You're driving me absolutely insane right now.
Plastic is a cat's favorite food.
Alright. Now he's pouting in the corner. Do you want to roll... Because the normal spread die would be a D8, but you don't run anywhere near it, so what's that end up being?
What do you want me to roll?
4, 7. A D4, but it'll only be for like 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, okay, I just wanted to know. So you run away and back towards the shore, because it's not like you're really planning it. You're just getting out of there.
Good
Yeah,
job, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, that I was just trying to figure out, roughly speaking, where it would be. Fiaza, same question / situation.
I am running.
Yeah, that makes sense. You do the same. Do a D4.
3. Mine
Okay.
is bigger.
Yeah, so you're running straight back. You're keeping basically flush with the shore, because basically you have to run until you can find someplace to hide, and then you can basically begin to remove the broken condition.
I know a perfect place to hide inside the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that boat that's freaking grounded right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, yeah, there's nothing to eat over there, is there? You little shit. Come here. Come here. They want to see you. They started a hashtag. Here.
You're trending right
There
now,
he
Simon.
is.
Oh, look at him.
Aw. He's so miserable. He really hates being held. There you go. Look, it's not so bad. Well,
Look at him.
It's not so bad.
His butt is internet famous now.
Yeah, right? Oh. Yeah, he's going to show it to you, too. Right here. Look at the webcam.
Look at.
Okay.
That's fine. We got some of him.
So, here's the thing I wanna like. There's some chaos. We don't really need to roll turn after turn of you guys running through the woods. Like, you run and you hide. I'm actually curious what Finn and Booger are doing right now.
Booger's probably not doing a whole hell of a lot right now.
No.
Honestly, his plan is to tie this guy up and throw him in, so he's waiting for the captain to let him do it.
Man, I threw the captain back in the captain's quarters and locked him in that room because he was giving me sass about the hat.
That sounds about right.
And we were going to use him as bait for Fiazza and Yuli.
So are you just going to bully him? Like, just run out and grab him? Or are you, like, going to trick him?
What, the ex-captain?
Isn't he still kind of drunk?
Yeah, he's still, like, messed up.
I'm sure he's getting sober.
I mean, there's no amount of drunk that he's like, yeah, feed me to the octopus.
Well, no, we were going to 100% just feed him, like, tie him up.
You're just going to beat the shit out of him?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's no point because we weren't using him as bait. Like, there's no one to use him.
Oh, you're not using him as bait anymore? Okay.
Right, because Fiazza and Yuli are in the woods. I was going to at least use it to cause a distraction so they could get back to the boat.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, because we wouldn't... They said they were going to go spend the night in the woods, so we're just kind of like, eh?
Right. Yeah.
That's why we threw him back in.
Simon, please, have some decency.
I feel like... Does the captain have money on him?
Oh my goodness.
High or low?
High.
No. Goddamn. Because, I mean, like, the dude wasted it getting... Yeah, he's got something on him.
He lost
Alright,
his
cool.
boat.
We're hosting a card game in his room. Oh, hi.
Okay. High or low again?
Low.
I'm upset. Alright, one more.
Hi.
Jesus. Alright, fine.
Do I get everything?
He has gold on him. It was basically copper, silver, gold, and like how much. So, yeah, despite everything. So
I'm swindling him out of his money. Like, Booger and I and him, we're just playing like cards or something while he's still like kind of locked in his room, just waiting.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
I mean, I think Booger would just be Booger doesn't know how to play cards.
Yeah.
So he'd probably just be watching the shoreline.
Simon, I'm so upset. I have so much of your fucking hair in my mouth. Oh. He's destroying my pants again.
Oh, he's happy.
He just is digging everything to shit. He's a little asshole. Alright, yeah, do you want to use one of your gambling skills, Riley?
Yes. Let's see here. Go to my skills and talent. Gamble. There's gamble. Cool. Failure.
No. Sure, but not by a lot.
I mean, we're gonna get the money when we throw them in the river anyway.
It's true.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so he's actually had a good couple hands. Right now he's up. How much money do you have? You got like 2 gold, right?
Yeah.
Are you playing for keepsies or are you keeping it small right now?
No, I want all this crap. He's still messed up. I wanna mess him up.
So you're gambling for keepsies right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to cheat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you add anything to that.
I'll give you another roll, but if you fail, he's gonna notice, even though he is drunk. Like, he knows how to play cards.
Huh?
Or craps or whatever. Yeah, isn't this better than... Oh, Riley, you little fuck. Jesus Christ. What's going on with these dice tonight?
Today's my day.
Alright,
Got him.
do you want me to roll for how much gold he has, or do you want to roll?
I'll roll.
Alright, you're rolling a d4 plus 1.
D or plus.
I'm gonna be upset if he hits a 4.
I'm gonna be so mad. Close.
Jesus. Alright. Yeah, so you clear 4 gold crowns off this guy. He is out of money for real this time. There is no getting more money out of this guy. He wasn't supposed to have any to begin with. Your bullshit shenanigans and your
Go for the
dice.
ship deed.
What's that?
Go for the deed to the ship.
Yeah.
He can't. He already gambled that away.
He doesn't have that anymore.
This isn't his ship.
Oh, that's
It's my ship.
It's not your ship either, but it's damn sure not his. Yeah.
I think Booger's got like some meat tied to a rope, and he's just fishing for the squid.
Just trying.
Just because he wants to say hi to it.
Oh boy. Booger has an affinity for...
He's like, I have a tentacle.
No, he does. He thinks he can communicate with it.
Oh, that sounds about right. Alright, either outdoor survival, but I'll give you a plus 10. Yeah, I think that's the best.
That seems fine.
Yeah, I think that's the best. I was looking for something that was a little more just like straight luck, but I don't even see that. Which is reasonable. It's like not really...
Ha
Ah.
We're doing it.
I don't understand what's happening with these dice tonight, but I am
So-
upset.
All of the captain's quarter and ship stuff was a fever dream of Yuli and Fiazza as they lie half dying in the woods.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Alright, Mike. Booger. Go ahead and make a strength check when this thing grabs onto the bait, and then it doesn't just come. It's
Can you make a straight strength check? How do you even do that?
yeah, you use your attributes instead of your skills. S.
So you're on your
Yeah, you got to go to the main page.
Oh,
Characteristics.
and then you just click it.
well, I didn't fail by that much.
Yeah, no, that's really not bad. But hold on, because I actually have a stats block for this thing. I just gotta find it.
Can smoke demons swim?
They can fly.
That's cheating.
No, it's not.
Kind of like swimming.
Cheating
It's like
is
air swimming.
what you did in the card game to win the money. Oh my god, why does nothing in this fucking book load? Does anyone else have that issue?
Not gonna lie, I
never
never
checked the
have opened it.
I just trust you.
Oh,
Dave
mine's
knows all.
I
fine.
should just be cheating.
And
Wow.
it's got all these stats, and Booger is pulled into the water.
Yeah.
Invincible.
Yeah. Wow, weirdly it says it eats anyone named Booger.
No!
I didn't make the rules. Yeah, he's got a strength of 80.
Oh, that's a lot.
It's pretty good.
I have the power of leverage.
I'm on the boat.
Okay, so he would have gotten 3
What?
successes.
This is some bullshit.
Oh, yeah. The 6 dice rolls before now that you all have gotten. Completely fine. You got options. You want to use one of your little luck things, or are you going for a swim?
What? I can't let go of the rope?
Not yet. You were waiting for him to go, and he goes... Whoosh.
He whipped you.
How much of a swim am I going for if I go
You
for
don't
a
have
swim?
to burn one. You can just use one to re-roll, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I can win this roll.
Sure you can.
He's only got 3
I-
successes right now. It really
I
wasn't
don't
that great
like
of a
water.
roll. I don't
For
get
what
to,
it's worth,
I don't get
this
to reroll.
this rope was tied to the... No, so if he has 3 successes, I have to hit like a 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go first one.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you go overboard, you let go of it, right?
Right,
You hit
yeah.
the water and you're like, yeah, I gotta get back up.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
And-
like, he doesn't pull you 400 feet and then he instantly kill you. He just knocks you off the boat.
Right.
But he's also eating the meat. What meat did you use? Like supply meat or junk meat?
Anything I could find.
It was
Captain's
probably...
leg.
We did steal all the rations from the boat, and I think we did give him one.
We
So-
did allow Booger 1 set of rations.
That's true, you did. Like, good friends.
I would have looked for not my food.
Booger doesn't share that much.
Look at this conveniently placed captain's leg.
Alright.
While Riley was playing cards, Booger went over and cut the dude's toes off.
Jesus.
Go ahead and roll D10 plus your initiative.
Fuck. Where's my initiative?
It's another characteristic.
It's on the same thing. It's the eye.
God damn it.
Like the letter I.
Yeah.
No, because that's 30. There's no way it's 30.
Yeah. You
It's
just
three.
had
It's-
3.
It's 30.
Oh, okay. Ha
Yeah, you clamber back to the side of the boat pretty quickly.
Would I
The
have
rope-
heard the splash?
The rope is tied to the boat, just for the record.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like straining against it then.
Yeah, I want him to pull us away. I think that is how we escape.
I think that you can roll, Riley. I don't think you just get to hear it.
Sweet. Gosh. Their perception? There is perception. Is that
Mhm.
sound accurate?
I think that's what I said. So no,
Yeah.
you're cackling as you take more of this poor drunken man's money.
Like the evil anime villain. Like,
Just
pretty
start
much.
getting his food rations.
I accept fingers.
Yikes.
Ugh.
Can both Yuli and Fiaza make me 2 cool checks?
Sure can. No modifiers?
Nope.
Man, we're all bad.
Yeah.
Look at all them failures.
Yeah. So if anyone hit the number, it found you, which is not incredibly likely, but there's a smoke demon, Yuli, on the other side of like the tree that you're like sitting under hyperventilating right now. You want to give us any more context for that? You want to describe anything that's happening?
Yuli's like sitting down behind the tree with his eyes shut, just going, "Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god."
Yeah, pretty much. It knows you're around, but it can't seem to find you, and it's not happy about that. You got to make one more. You can choose between an endurance or a cool test. Because this thing is extremely close to you and very corrupting.
Well, endurance is slightly higher, so I'm gonna do this one.
That a boy.
Oof. Okay. All right. Failed test. You are getting 2 corruption points right now.
Hey, you can get a tentacle like me.
Yeah, we need. He needs a few more. You
No,
took
no, I can help
the
him.
you took the fast lane.
I want all.
Just mainline the corruption.
All right. Some players prefer to embellish their dark deals with disturbing events happening in-game. If you like the sound of this, it's up to you how the event should manifest.
Is 2 corruption enough for something to manifest?
No, not yet. Corruption points are used to show a slow, gradual slip of your soul to the dark gods of chaos. When you're exposed to a potential source of corruption, you may acquire corruption points. The more you have, the closer you are to drawing to chaos, and the darker your soul becomes until eventually you change. Yeah, that's considered moderate exposure, and you failed. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the actual amount that it takes. I think it's a little different for everybody, because you can get up to a point and then you can either roll and survive with them, or you just take the mutation and you start fresh again.
Do you notice anything different when you start to corrupt, or is it like an all-at-once thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think no matter what, there's like a slow creep, but it can also be mental. It doesn't have to be physical, because I know Yuli is otherwise a very attractive elf. So I don't know.
If I'm allowed to embellish it, I kind of have an idea for how it would start to show up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you don't actually have like a corrupting thing that's happened to you yet. You got a little ways to go at least.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you want to talk about like the start of something.
Yeah, I think that like he has his eyes closed so he doesn't see it, but the veins along his arms at certain points start to darken, and you can see like a black spot through his skin.
Ooh. Yeah. Is it like matching on either side, or is it just one arm?
It's both arms and it's matching. It's towards the shoulders, but it looks like you can see the rest of the veins through his arms, but the rest of the vein is normal, but just the tops are black.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah. There's still a ways to go, but like even being this close to this thing, it's awful. Yeah, so we're gonna have, as exciting as it is to roll a bunch of dice, we're gonna have you do 2 more.
2 more endurance checks.
Sorry, 2 more cool for both of you.
Okay.
Be cool.
Oh, I've got 1 success.
Yeah, each of you got 1. That actually helps. I think that by the rules you have to clear the total of 3, but I think that's like really overkill to just sit here when nothing else is happening. So I'm going to say that's enough to actually get you like clear and level-headed. You are still fatigued, and let me go ahead and figure out exactly what that does to you. But like you're under your own power, you're under your own control. If the demon is around, you do not see it. And because you guys stayed pretty close to each other, and came out of the broken condition around the same time, I'm fine with you guys kind of connecting with each other. I want to see that scene, like who's calling out to who, or who stumbles upon whom.
I think Yuli's just continuing to scream help as he runs, and he's not really looking for anyone in particular. He's just yelling and screaming and hoping to find something that's going to save him.
Yeah, and I imagine I hear his screaming, and I'm like, just Yuli, and then just like trying to get him to stop or like have a sense of direction of where I am.
Okay, so you kind of call him over to you.
Yeah.
Oh, brave.
I mean, he's screaming, which means he needs to stop screaming so the smoke demon doesn't see us.
That is quite accurate, in fact.
And he trips a little bit, and then he calls out again, Fyaza, where are you?
And I'm like, Yuli, shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
You're gonna get us killed by a fucking smoke demon.
And so I pull my hands up to my mouth, trying to cover it from saying any words, and I'm straining to look for someone.
And I see him just stumbling around this little spot, trying to cover his mouth so frantically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we have found each other.
Yeah, no, well done. So your plan was what, to find some logs and bring them back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, it started to work.
I think our plan is to now try and get back to the boat so we're not alone.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to die next to these other people.
That's fair.
I don't want to die alone.
When I die, I want to take as many people with me as possible.
Jeez.
And as soon as Yuli has like a direction for where the boat is, even if he finds Fiazza, he just starts taking off again.
Oh, you just ditch her?
Yeah, he just starts running as hard as he can to the boat.
Okay. Yeah, you weren't far from you were kind of keeping along or you were heading towards the shore, so I think that you're able to close that gap pretty quick. Fiazza, what do you do when he just like takes off again and still hollering?
I'm just like so exasperated by all this. But I know the smoke monster is in the opposite direction, so I'm running after him.
Okay, so you're keeping up.
Yeah.
Can you roll me a perception with a +10?
Yeah, 1 second. Perception. 10.
Okay. There's like a flash of bright light behind you for a moment. Like, not behind you, right? But like in your locally, right? Like maybe 40 or 50 feet away. But you go and you don't see anything there. You don't see it, and you're like, what did I just see? Like, there's no lightning. That wasn't a lantern. It would still be there, right? Like,
It was just like a blip.
yeah, it was like a flash. Like, we would think someone turned a light switch on and then turned it right back off, right? Like, you just caught what it was doing.
Oh, well, that's normal.
But you didn't see it on or anything. Yeah.
And I don't see anything in the direction where it came from.
Right. Ooh. Okay. But you're trying to keep up with Yuli, right?
Yeah, if it's coming from behind me, I can't imagine it's something good. So I will keep going in the direction of the shore.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. You are running wild at night, but it's not like you had been traveling forever, you know?
Yeah.
So you get to, like, the little, like, mudded inlet, right? Like, the very, very beginning of, like, a oxbow, river. And, Yuli, are you, like, wading out into the water? Are you, like, yelling at the boat? Are you crying? Have you broken down? Like, you know there's still an evil thing there.
Yuli is walking through the mud and crying a little bit, and he's just calling out, Finn! Booger, it's cold, and I'm wet, and there's something trying to kill us, and I need you to help me.
I actually think there's a chance Booger hears that. He's
outside.
He's on the boat.
Yeah,
There's
that's
just
true.
there's a rope just like taut from the ship. I don't know what it's tied to.
Don't worry about it. Just your friend.
Am I close enough to hear Yuli yelling like this?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you come
Alright.
in. You come in close behind him.
All right, so I'm just like, we just escaped the squid. Like, what are you doing? But not like pulling him back or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding a bed, and I'm sleeping, and hopefully this nightmare is going to end when I wake up.
Yes.
Sounds reasonable.
That's
I mean,
not
it's-
how it works.
It's a nice thought. So you're just going out into the mud, huh?
Yeah, he's like walking as far as he can into like the mud in the river until he has to start swimming, and he's hoping the booger can see him by then.
Hmm. How
back on the shore.
High or low?
Me?
Yeah.
Low.
Okay, so low, it's more interested in the meat that Booger threw. High, it's interested in the fresh meat. But then Booger, did you roll your perception?
I did not.
Okay.
Here she comes.
I mean, I guess you don't have to if you don't want to.
Nah.
Booger hears, but doesn't care.
Right. So, Yuli's calling out to you, but what is happening that you do not notice and you do not hear him?
Probably just like... I would imagine the water's thrashing a bit as the thing tries to get the meat off the rope. And if I'm just like kind of mesmerized by it, so I'm like, it's one of me.
Like, hey, you're pretty strong.
Wonder if Mr. Wiggles will ever get that strong.
Is Mr. Wiggle out?
Oh, he's out.
Yeah.
He's having a blast.
Has Yuli seen Mr. Wiggle yet?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to. I want nothing to do with this.
I don't even know if Zach knows Mr. Wiggle yet.
Yeah, I don't think Zach has
Yeah,
anything.
he hasn't met him at all. You were pretty not forward.
There's a couple of context clues here that can mean one of two things, and I'm horrified by both.
That's fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think Booger's just getting his way back onto the boat then, if he hasn't already.
Yeah, Booger's up on the boat, and you're kind of watching, and then the rope just goes slack, and you can just see the bubbles go towards the shore, and then that's when you notice Yuli is there, just like, Booger, it's cold and I'm wet and sad, help. And then, like, you know, what's the footballer that tackles the other guy? Like a linebacker?
Yeah. One of us are going to call you on it.
I don't know football. He just, bam! Like, Yuli just goes immediately underwater.
Yuli gets sportsed.
Yeah, Yuli gets one sported.
I think Booger starts running back towards Finn. It's like, Finn! We need the bait!
I guess so. Hold on.
Damn it,
Finn! We need it right now.
I check his pockets for any more money.
Oh my goodness, he's awake.
Yeah, he smacks you. He's like on hand.
All right, fine. I pull out the rope harness and I try to tie him up.
Yes.
Oh, God. Hold on, I don't know my turn. Oh God, Yuli. Oh God, Yuli.
Oh. Got any of them fate points?
Yeah, you got any of them fate points? 3, 2,
Am I gonna die again?
Probably. Dude's gonna fucking
You're very good at
wreck
this.
you. He only has a weapon score of 35, but he got there. But the issue is his strength is intense.
His strength is in the 10s? That's not too bad.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. So it hits you completely underwater, drags you down, and then just starts wringing you out. And we just hear, like, cracking and gurgling. Or, you know, that's what would happen if you weren't a damn hero.
Hooray!
This is a bad night for you.
Yuli just wants to go to bed.
Yeah, Yuli didn't ask for this.
Burning these points, though, means you lose them.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. If it means I get to live one more day.
Yeah,
that is true.
We also have to set them for you too. Like, you have like 4 or 5 to play with at the start of the game, so you know you've got.
Scared fate don't make fate.
Damn.
He's not wrong. All right, so what happens that Yuli gets out of getting cracked in half, cracked open like an egg?
I think if the tentacles wrapped around him, he pops out of it because he's slippery with all the mud that's caked onto his clothes, and he just like propels himself away from the fish because he's so slippery. It's like if Mike tried to grab a pickle.
Why me?
No, that's pretty accurate.
Mike, have you ever tried to grab a pickle just in your hand like this?
Two-handed.
I hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Riley, you got to roll. I don't know if there's a use rope. I don't know if there's a use rope skill.
Does he even need to be tied up? Can't we just throw him in?
I mean, he'd resist less if I tie him up.
Oh,
And
right.
I
we
already
can use
have
him
that,
to
like, harness.
pull the boat out.
I would imagine.
You can do melee basic or melee brawling, but you're worse at it, so.
I'm trying to find something. Would it be, like, sleight of
This is
be
not.
just, like,
Yeah, this is not
straight
subtle.
strength?
No.
Like,
No,
Like I'm
it's-
thinking intimidate.
I like the melee. You're forcing him down and roping him up.
Okay.
Brawling.
Gosh, what do we roll for again? Melee basic,
It's
right?
yeah, it's a D100. Your target number is 35.
Alright.
Zach is very loud.
Ha-ha!
That's right. I'm on a roll today, I swear.
Yeah, your dice are finally like coming into their own. So what's the scene look like? Because like Booger yelled it out, but it's not like he knew what it meant. You know what I mean? He was like, "Get the bait," and you had rope in your hand.
Yeah, I had that little harness that I made out of rope for Booker and stuff, and I just kind of like let it out, and I'm like, I'm grabbing for like the captain, see if he has any money. He's like smacking my hand away, and then I'm wrestling the rope on him and everything. So yeah, now I think he's kind of like in a Baby Bjorn style rope harness, and I'm dragging him
Right.
out
Right.
to
By all rights, this shouldn't even be possible. But he's so frustrated and so malnourished and drunk right now that he's just
Yeah.
he's like, "What are you doing? Stop! Give me my hat!" He's like reaching and grabbing at your feet and stuff. Whoa, Zach changed. It's now Becca.
It's a Becca.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, hello.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear.
You gotta his chat bubble on roll 20 needs to be turned. There you go.
No, I think
Down.
he's got the thing.
I can't hear.
Still can't.
Damn it!
No.
We missed it.
Aw.
That was good though.
Look how happy she is. I want to play.
I know.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey,
There we go.
do something quick while you're in control.
Yeah.
I stab Booger.
Oh.
Barracudas.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right, roll throwing. Just
I am helping, obviously, because I imagine like I'm running towards the cabin. He comes out, and I'm like, "Come here, buddy." Oh, I'm also trying to get the rope I have attached to the ship tied around the harness.
Yeah, I don't think that's... Well, I guess you could reel it in. It gave up on it, didn't it? It's just a frayed stump that's been broken with a little angry beak.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I still try to get him tied up.
Okay, yeah. So you lash the two ropes together. At this point, the captain's pretty fucking angry.
It's fine.
And he's gonna...
Ex-captain, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm also gonna cut him.
Yeah, he's gonna
Oh
cut
my
you,
goodness.
actually, so...
He's gotta bleed.
God.
He's got a knife on him? He had...
Yeah,
He
of course
gets
he's
ya.
got a knife on. Yeah, he pulls out and he goes to lunge, and he just like he ends up hitting like a wall or something, and just.
Isn't he
Booger
like
gave
tied
me-
up?
Oh, you said he's in a baby Bjorn. That doesn't wrap up your hands.
That's true.
Alright, fine.
All right, you can
Whatever.
You can attack him.
I'm stabbing him.
Get the... Yeah, stab his hands. Get the knife out of there.
He can take the knife into the water with him.
That's
Wait.
true. Let's just throw him.
Booger thinks he needs to bleed once before. Fuck. If you tell me to throw him, I'm throwing him.
Well, I don't know. Shouldn't we tie the rope to the boat?
I did that already.
Oh, you did? We're good?
Yeah.
Okay. Throw him.
So I roll to make him swim.
Yeah, go for a strength. I'm assuming Finn's helping you, so you get a +10.
Ah,
Eh.
He failed the same amount. So you've got him
What?
at the edge.
I thought it's not a fail too.
Yes. Okay, 2 versus 1. You still have him at the edge.
Damn
You're
it.
pushing him. He's clinging onto the edge, screaming wildly.
Booger's just laughing.
Can I do an assist?
This
You
poor
were assisting.
man.
That's why he had a +10.
Oh, I see.
Booger's just like, get in the water! Get in the
Fiazza,
water!
are you doing
Can
anything?
Fiazza see this?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You can.
Booger's, Mr. Wiggles waves at you.
Oh God. He's like full chaos mode activated.
Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what they're doing. I'm very confused. I'm very concerned. I'm wondering why they're shoving him on the side of a boat. Like, do I know? Like, can I hear them yelling about throwing him over the side of the boat?
I think you have to make a perception for that. I don't think Booger was yelling that
Okay.
one.
I would like to roll a perception check to see if I put this together.
Yeah, because you definitely said get in the water.
Ugh.
Okay.
Oh, I love Booger.
Yeah, so
Look at him. He's helping them.
Yeah, you're trying to think. You're like, oh, look at that.
Well,
The captain's mounting a daring seafaring rescue to get Yuli.
He's trying to pull Yuli out of the water. Such a generous man.
Right.
Okay, so I see Yuli going under, getting attacked by a tentacle. I see them trying to do whatever. They're hanging out on the boat as friends. I start like getting in the water, swimming over. If anything, they're distracted with Yuli.
Oh, you're gonna swim in?
Yeah, I'm gonna swim in.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna go over and I'm gonna attempt to free Yuli.
Nice. Okay.
Well,
so,
didn't Yuli get free with the burning of the point?
yeah, but the thing's still out there. It's gonna attack
It's like
him
out
again.
there. So like the tentacle monsters out there. There's enough of us. There's distractions. I'm gonna go that way and just try to hope I get pulled onto the boat too.
I posted a link in the stream chat because there, as you dive into the water, stepping out of the trees is that individual, a very, very wizened individual with a menacing-looking staff and a sword at his back, and he's kind of got like these lightly yellow glowing eyes, and he's just arms crossed, pensively staring at like this utter chaos, because at this point y'all are throwing this man against his will into the water. He's still waving a dagger at your faces, right? There's an octopus that's got Yuli up with both tentacles, and it's like pulling him like a stretch toy. Fiazza's jumping into the water, and everyone's yelling.
Do we notice him?
You jumped into the water, so no.
Ah.
Yuli's just wailing above the water level, saying, "I want to go home."
I'm done.
So go ahead and either Riley or Mike, whichever wants to roll the strength. You get a +10 for the aid. As long as you get it, he goes in the water this time.
What's your strength, Riley?
I'm gonna check 26.
All right, I have slightly higher, so. Motherfucker!
This dude is like all bandaged up, wrapped around, got like the grip, and he's like,
What do I have to burn to re-roll this?
Can't we just knock him unconscious?
you don't have to
Aim
burn
for
one.
that.
You can just spend. I forget if it's fate or fortune, but it's the beginning of the session, so you have both.
Right, I'll spend.
Okay, so yeah, you get a
I'll spend a thing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He's like, don't care how much you stab me. Not going in that water. Look at that beastie.
Get in the water!
Fiazza, high or low?
Just keep stabbing him.
Let's go low.
Right?
Woo.
All right, well, so you can pick. Do you want it to pay some attention to you, or do you want it to keep destroying Yuli?
I mean, I don't want to disturb him.
We are horrible people, and it's great.
I've already died once. Can't you help me out once in
You've
your
died
life?
twice. But
So, like, if he's focused on you, then I can assist without being hindered.
yeah, it doesn't have you this time around. There's so much churning water, so much nonsense and extra stimuli that it, like, you know, grips around your ankle, tries to drag you under, and you just, like, slash and cut it free or otherwise slip away.
I don't think he slashes anything.
Yeah. Trying to make him sound cool.
No.
We tried.
Old ukulele.
Yeah, we tried. Okay. All right. It's really free form. Whoever wants to go next. Yuli, do you want to do something?
I want to try and climb up the ship.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. It's a good plan.
It was like what? How many rounds to swim out? We were pretty far away, weren't we?
I don't remember. It sounds about right though.
Remember, it was like 100 feet or something.
Yeah, that sounds.
How
Fine.
far away from the boat are we?
Yeah, I'm fine with 100.
So how long does it take him to get? Oh shit!
No, I mean,
Oh.
not very long with that.
Determined.
Yeah, he just starts splishing and splashing, making some good distance, getting to the boat and starting to climb up. You're at the bottom of the boat. There's got to either be a ladder or like some netting that's down the side that you guys are using to climb up and down on.
Yeah, for sure.
And you get there, and the ex-captain is like pushed completely to the side, so he's clinging on it sideways. And every now and then he'll kick one little leg out. And he's like, "No, leave me alone! Never should have taken this job!" He's kicking and yelling and shit.
I'm like, this guy just went insane. He tried to kill us all. We have to get him off the boat.
What a fucking
He's
liar! Oh my god!
Damn it!
You gotta roll that, Riley.
Yeah, roll a little fib there, you fibber.
Let me roll my fibs.
Oh,
Booger's
my-
just screaming, "Get in the water!"
Get in the water!
Fiazza's like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, right.
Where's-
Fiazza, you've definitely figured this.
Where's
situation out.
the fib button? Is it?
Where's the fib button?
Yeah, I think we decided there wasn't an actual. I think it was like an advanced skill under something.
Seems cool. This seems like a cool roll.
You can. I was gonna say you can roll perform.
Haggle.
Yeah, haggle with him to throw him over.
I was gonna say you can roll perform because you're trying to
Alright.
get Yuli to believe you, right?
I do have perform entertain, right? Is that what it is? No.
Well, this is pretty entertaining.
Is there a perform?
Yeah,
don't
not
see it.
under basic skills.
you have
No.
a perform as an advanced.
Oh,
skill.
I do. No,
There you
it's
go.
advanced. I see
Put
it.
on a show.
You got anything for me there? Or are we letting that ride?
I don't know if it really matters if anyone believes
I mean, you see me wearing his hat. I've been saying I'm the captain the whole
I am
time.
fine with it. I just want to know if you're... Because if you say, like, yep, I'm fine with it, Fiazza and Yuli are both like, oh my god, like, they just tried to kill him. Like, whether I was there or not, they are just murderers.
And this is the part where we turn around and start our own adventure.
I
We'll
mean,
spend the next adventure calling the cops on them.
for what it's worth, it isn't a lie that we're throwing this dude in the water to try to save you.
Well, every lie is based on a truth. The truth is you are trying to throw him in the water. The lie is that he's crazy and tried to stab you.
That is true.
So
Yeah,
He is actually trying
Riley,
to stab us.
Riley's fumbling failure is just starting to scream about how you guys are tossing him over the boat to save us.
Right, the fumbling failure is everyone present in this encounter knows exactly what's going on.
Okay, and we feel a little better about it. You're doing it for us.
You tell
I'm
him there's
also, like,
an
a little
NPC
mad.
to his face.
Wait, what's that?
Riley just calls him an NPC and says, "You're not even the main character."
You're
You
not
don't matter to the
important.
storyline.
You're inconsequential.
Tell me when I can roll to throw him in again.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
now.
you try this round. Riley try to think. He's gonna attack. He doesn't
Why
have
would he
much for
attack?
this.
We're having fun.
And then he
Because
fumbling
fucking
failures
hates
off the
all of
boat.
you. What do you have? 40. target number was just 40. Okay. Fuck
Yes.
it. Can't get it.
Mm.
Can I try and make a sleeping drop to like put myself to sleep?
You just pull like your cough medicine out of your bag.
Oh shit! Is this only session 8 or 9 or 10? What fucking session is this?
No idea.
I thought it was session.
I don't think
10.
it's 10.
It
Is
says
it?
10.
Yeah, no, it is 10. It is 10. Yeah, last time 8 was 9. Okay.
I thought really bad things happened on every 10 sessions.
That's technically only for my West Marches game, but I mean, this is pretty bad. This isn't great.
Yeah, is what happened? What's happening now not bad? Like,
Right. Well, so what's
Booger's
weird?
still pretty safe.
What Amanda's link says session 9, and I was really confused. But
Gotcha.
it's from Twitch, so I was like, shit, where did I write 9? And I was really mad.
Oh, I might have shared the link before we went live.
Oh, that's fine. It just threw me off, is all.
Can I try to throw him in again?
yeah, can we?
He attacked. The only people that still need to do something are Fiazza.
Swim to the boat.
Okay, yeah, I'm just like swimming in the boat direction still, trying to just grab something to climb onto it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you have swim, so go ahead and roll that.
Woo. Come on, mouse. Look at me with that swim skill. Any modifiers?
Mm-mm.
Look at me.
Whoa!
Holy
I'm such a good
shit.
swimmer.
Yeah, you look at it.
Like I walk on water.
Right. You look at it, and the octopus has, like, scuttled up to the side of the boat and has, like, put a couple, like, suction cups on the bottom of it and opened up its mouth, and it's like, throw that thing in here. It's, like, hissing at Booger and Finn because it wants the food.
Well,
And you just swim right over.
Yeah.
So there is a wizened-looking man on shore, a lot of disturbed water and silt, an octopus, a boat, 2 men pushing a man clinging to the rail on the edge of the boat, a very wet elf sitting in the corner, and a halfling climbing up the side.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Is
I
this
wanna
guy
make
just like
Robitussin.
watching us?
Yeah, he's just
Roll
watching
for
it.
alchemy.
So, Mike, are you still trying to push him over?
oh yeah. I was
There is
anxiously awaiting my chance.
there
to
is no obvious gain to this right now.
get in the water.
We're all on the boat
Oh
Oh.
my god!
And
Uh-oh. Oh no.
that's 100.
I know. That's a lot.
Do you go in the water?
Yeah, there's only one result here.
There's only
Like,
one thing that happens.
Let,
So,
let me just get in that mouth for you.
I mean, before this gets too dramatic, I'm definitely burning the reroll.
I was gonna say, yeah. So I actually think it explicitly states in the rules it has to be a burn. Because yeah, you go, the guy lets go and catches the railing right as you run and shove. You tumble over the top of it and go right into the open mouth of the squid, which just snaps you. Right, and then everybody's like, "Ah, booger!"
Ooh,
But
no.
I mean, you're not a hero, but you are a main character.
That's true.
So we pause, rewind, and then
What do I burn to? Do you know which one?
I'm literally just gonna take notes to figure out what we did tonight. Because oh my
Alright.
god.
I'm burning the thing that lets me try again.
Yeah, well, you have to burn the one that. Yeah, you have to burn the one that
Is this a fate one or a fortune one?
It's got to be the avoid because the other one you get hurt but you don't die. So this has to be the avoid. So this has to be you fall off the edge but are also clinging to the side, basically.
Is that resilient?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
So.
So I can't push him anymore.
Well, you just have to climb up. Like you get, I think you get 2 actions per round or something. You just climb up or whatever.
Can I
Hit him in
instead
the
of
ribs.
instead of climbing up, can I just try to kick him down in?
Well, that would be the same as pushing him over. So no,
Okay.
not this round. You can climb
But
up, or you can drop down, or you can hang there.
I will climb up.
Okay, yeah. So you fall for a moment, catch yourself, climber back up on the top of it. Finn, what are you doing?
So Fiazza and Yuli are back on the boat now.
Yeah.
I look towards them and I'm like, we gotta get this boat out somehow. I'm running out of options. You guys gotta help me here.
Use the bait. Squid will pull us right out.
This is on you all.
Is there just awkward silence here now?
I mean, you're asking us to murder a man.
I'm asking you to do something. You don't have to murder him.
Do we?
Yeah, the squid will do that. You just
Have we
to push
noticed
him over.
Mr. just staring at us guy yet?
I'll give everybody a perception. Like, he's
Okay.
not moving. He blends in. It's dark. There's a million things happening, but it's certainly
I don't
possible.
think Booger would be
He's
looking
got
over there.
glowy eyeballs.
He does have glowy eyeballs. Oh, Fiazza, you found him.
And Finn.
Yeah, Finn, you see him. Fiazza, you're like, that was the Flash.
What?
Mmm.
He's the Flash.
Uh-oh.
He can outrun death.
Okay. You said he looks scary, though?
I mean, if you follow the link in chat, you'll see him exactly. Yes, he looks
This
scary.
is like an old dude.
He's definitely not happy.
I mean, he's just, like, sitting there. He's not, like, hurting us, so maybe he'll help us. I just start, like, yelling in his direction. He looks like he could beat up a squid.
Well, then have him beat up a squid and move our boat.
So you yell out to him?
Yeah.
What do you
I'm
yell
like,
out to him?
is there anything you can do?
Yeah. Finn, do you do anything?
Oh, I'm just kind of making everyone else do stuff at this point.
Oh, yeah, you're just behind the scenes. Yeah, he clears his throat. He's like, I shall be bringing the Emperor's mercy to the lot of you very soon. And he grips something at his side.
Who said that?
Mercy.
Who's giving us mercy?
Is this good mercy?
Yeah, he just stares for a moment and he turns
No,
about face and walks back into the woods.
Oh, damn it.
no one's good in this world. They all suck.
Lord Sigmar is our dude, right? That's
Yeah.
what this map says.
Well, I think this map says Sigmar's my god, so. Mike, high or low?
Low.
Alright, the octopus is still there, still like. Alright.
Has the boat
Squidding.
moved at all because of him?
No.
No, because we haven't gotten the bait in his mouth yet.
Yeah,
Right.
but like he's like doing stuff. He's wiggling.
He is wiggling. He is doing stuff.
Is anyone still helping me with this dude, or is it just me?
It's just you being a
He's-
straight
I'm
murderer.
not shoving
think-
this guy over the boat.
I think it's you at this point, because I'm turning around and yelling at them. Think of play.
Damn it. Booger gives up after this one.
You're up there and you like stomp on his foot and kick him in the head or something, and he just like howls and yells. Yeah, and at that he's like, no, and he like kicks off the boat and jumps past the squid and starts swimming away.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Wally's still attached to
Because
the
we have
boat
him,
and
we
the
have him
rope.
on the rope.
Whoa! What was that? I'm on the wrong screen.
Booger, yeah, we got him on the rope, and the rope's tied to the boat. So Booger's like,
Thank you, Nani. Thank you for hosting.
Ooh, hosts. Spam the boys.
Right? Yeah, no, he does. He jumps off, he hits the water, he starts swimming, and then he cuts your rope.
whoa!
How long is this rope?
Booger's like laughing and clapping until he goes to cut the rope.
Yeah, right.
Can I like shake the rope and make it harder for him to cut, or
No,
Booger boos?
that's fine. That's fine. He's in the water
Point-
now. You got what you wanted.
points the squid towards him.
You're like, go get him, Frank!
Get him! Get him!
I
Mr.
will,
Wiggles is pointing.
yeah, I'm going to roll a D percentile. It is unmodified. If we match numbers, you can now speak to squids and command them. So,
Oh my God.
this is not likely.
We're both rolling a
Terrible.
D100.
94.
Oh,
49.
come on,
Oh,
it's
look at that!
inverse! It's inverse!
It's backwards.
It-
Now,
Come on.
There is a famous rule in D&D. If you... I'm trying to remember exactly how it works. It's 1st or 2nd edition. If you don't have fluency in the language, but you can speak it, you talk to someone and they have to roll a comprehension check. And there's like a crit failure version of it where they understand the exact opposite. And the only reason I know about that is because on Dragon's Foot, there's a story. He's like, I still think about the elven henchman my dwarf had, who, when a red dragon broke through, like, you know, a tunnel and started chasing us, I turned to them and yelled, "Stay here!" and then took off. And I feel like that's gotta be what happened. So would you say you told him to go after him?
Yeah.
So it looks at you and it gives you like sad octopus puppy dog eyes, and it just it's just bubbles under the surface and it leaves him alone.
Aw.
Booger's really sad.
All Mike
man.
wanted to do was murder this man, and in
Yeah,
the end,
right?
he's the reason why he doesn't get killed.
Yeah, I
Look
mean,
at him.
if that's not karma,
So many fails.
yeah. You guys were due. You fucking
There were
stole
2
money
numbers
from
that
that
made
guy.
this interesting. A 94 or...
And a 49.
Yeah. Had to get one of them.
God.
That was funny. That was really good. 94 and a 49. I love it. So, very quickly after that, the man swims to the shore and he's just like yelling and hollering and shit and going wild.
Does he run into those death
And then the
guys?
Well, I mean,
smoke
they're-
beast
Shadow
comes out
demons.
and gets them.
They're definitely out there. Yeah. So what happens next?
Boat's still stuck?
Oh, it's still stuck. How was your forest trip? I heard.
It was horrible.
It was awesome.
First, the squid attacked us, and then I thought we would find people that would help us, but it turns out they wanted to kill us too. And then I almost got eaten like twice or 3 times or 4 times. It was a lot of times. And then we came back here.
Well, your first mistake is trusting other people. You should never do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
And
trusted
number
you
2.
guys.
Yeah, it's your second
Except
mistake.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we encountered, before I could stop Yuli from calling to them for help, they were kind of like making these smoke monsters and yelling at the ground.
It was bad.
So we're not going to the forest then.
Let's
You
just
get
wait
fixed.
here until the next day, and then if someone can come by and help us, we can board their ship and they can help us in the next town.
Yuli. Rule 1. Everyone sucks. Trust no one. We can't wait for them.
You're a corrupting force.
It's
a bad
more like
forest.
learning him on the society.
All I know is I'm going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And he strolls off to the captain's quarters because it's got a bed in it.
That's fair, actually.
If I decide to go to bed, that's my bed.
Well, he beat you to it.
Take him onto the floor.
I mean, I think Booger's ready to go to bed.
Did you find sticks at least, Fiazza? Anything?
No. We found them in the clearing, and they sent a beast after us. So our whole time was spent running back this way until Yuli got attacked by a squid.
Great. And now there's some old weird dude in the forest talking about emperors and mercy and junk.
Mercy's Can be a good sometimes.
Mm.
Wow. Jeez.
No one was ever hearing the phrase, I'm going to give you some mercy. And they're like, ah, sick, nice.
Yeah, thanks for the mercy, brah.
Come on,
Thanks,
mercy
bro.
out.
Yeah, I've been needing that.
I don't know if we should be waiting here till morning.
We're gonna get our throats slit in the night.
With
I
the
don't-
guys crawling in the woods.
I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, we're what you call trapped.
I ain't going in there. Last time
Oh.
someone went in there, everything went bad. I lost my bait.
Hey,
We're
Booger, how much
literally
energy
off
you
a
got?
creek with no paddle.
Booger, how much energy you got?
Why?
I don't know. I just think you should keep watch first.
Booger shrugs. I can keep watch.
All right, cool. Cool. All right, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, you
Wake me up if you see that old man again.
You sharing a bed with Yuli?
Oh no, I'm kicking him off.
Why are you such a bully? God damn.
I am straight up like spreading out and trying to make it that he moves on his own. Though. I'm not like forcefully getting him out.
We're just like, we're gonna share this until you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like subtly make it uncomfortable.
And Yuli's hunkered over a single pillow until he has no space left.
Right, and then he's on the floor with the pillow.
He takes it and goes like downstairs because he doesn't want to be outside on the ship, but he also like wants to be alone.
Aww.
Okay. Yeah. Like I'm gonna skip the drama because we certainly spent enough time arguing with that octopus. Like the party gets through the night and survives.
Yay.
Yeah. If you took damage, did anyone actually take damage? I think everyone just avoided, right? 'Cause the damage was so big.
I did real good swim.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because the other guy kept missing his attacks, and then the squid and the smoke monster were both stupid overpowered. Okay. I think there's something about the fatigue, but I'm not too worried about it, so I'm just going to say that resets too.
Yay.
Yeah. You are able to get unstuck in the morning, because I imagine you take some time to do that, right? Get down onto the boat, the rocks, and kind of push yourself off of it and everything.
Can I be real? Party's gonna hate me for this.
Mm-hmm.
I think you said because of how bad we crashed the boat, it's supposed to take us 3 days to get unstuck.
Yeah, I remember. I just don't care anymore.
I just don't want you guys to sit here.
I can't possibly
for
add 3 more days worth of nonsense to this. Like,
The squid
you did
wiggled
everything.
the boat.
yeah,
We
right.
did
Like,
everything in one night.
right. You ran into the weird party that was lurking nearby. You got rid of the captain. He ran away because you tried to murder him. You stole his money, so there's nothing else for him to have on the ship. You found all the food. Like, I mean,
All right.
yeah. I mean, we can say
Riverboat slumber party.
we can say it took the day to like get it. You know, it wasn't as damaged as we thought. It takes the day to get it.
No, I mean I'm good with it. I just want to make sure we have.
No,
continuity
I
there.
appreciate it. I did say that, but that was when there was maybe something interesting to do in the woods gathering supplies, and now it's just you're nowhere near anything, and
Yeah. No, I get you.
yeah, we go to something interesting. Nonsense.
All right.
Not doing it.
This is a no-nonsense game.
Yeah, no nonsense.
Series players only.
With that in mind, the party continues sailing. Now the boat is not doing well. There is limited food. You have no captain. It's not your boat anyway. You have an option. As you see, if you go up about another day or so, Grunenberg Nate Grunenberg up here.
Nate Grunenberg.
Yeah, you have an option to dock here. You could also bypass it if you wanted. Is that a thing the party is interested in doing?
Yes.
Are you just leaving?
Yeah.
You just retiring, Yuli?
Yuli wants to be off the ship, and he wants to be in a town with like civilization around him.
Sure. Okay.
Kernberg's pretty small, it looks like.
What does that mean?
I don't know, it just might not be that civilized.
Looks far inland.
Based off the size of the symbol on this map, I think it's a tiny town.
Yeah.
Booger will
it
follow the captain.
It probably has a secondary location that's on the water because it's known as boating, like manufacturing city. Like it's a city of industry.
Alright. You say that we stop, we restock.
Yeah, so Finn, do you make your way about town? Are you looking like the guy who's in charge?
Looking like the guy what?
Who's in charge?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because like
I'm the captain.
Yeah, you bring this wreck in, right?
Yep.
Like it is damaged. It has been hastily repaired. This stolen vessel, and there's a gentleman that finds his way over to you, maybe like a half hour after you guys are like hitched up on the dock and everything.
If I can, before we get there, if there was a name on the side of the boat, Booger would have like scraped it off.
Yeah. This was the Double Down.
Yeah, it's now just the Down.
It's pretty accurate.
Why did you just leave it the double?
No,
It's
the
the, and then way over here is down.
It's definitely the Down.
It's a downer.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry. Keep
No,
going.
that was
finds
good.
us.
That was good. I'm glad. Yeah. Right. So you guys, you bring it into the docks. You throw the little what's left of your awful rope, and tie it up on the side, and hop out. Is everyone kind of hovering around the boat? I imagine Yuli's gone, right? Like finally.
Yuli just... Sure, he just ran.
Yuli's on the docks, and he's like scratching his arm, but he's waiting for everyone else to get off the ship.
Aw.
I'm gonna follow Finn around and because keep us in a group and
Yep.
stuff.
I get off the boat. I look pretty official. I got my hands on my hips, kind of looking at and assessing the damage on my ship.
And I get off the boat and I look like I've just been steering a poorly put together boat.
Yeah. Yuli, can you roll me a D percentile? Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah, so there is an individual that comes up to you. He's got like multi-layered brown and black leathers. Everything's like waterproof, but everything is like pretty cheap looking, truthfully. He's got like I'm trying to think of like what basically just like a fisherman's hat, truthfully. Just like the one with the brim around the entire thing. I forget what those are called. Bucket hat, I think. And it's got like a array of fishing lures and maybe like a few things that like pass as pins, like nothing really well or fancily made, but right, like some small like insignias or something that he's got on him. And he does the same thing that, like, you've been to a couple of these towns, you've gambled with people before. He does that same thing that everybody does when they're like, I'm gonna come over and then they're gonna want to talk to me because I'm so cool. He like puts his knee up on the back of one of like the little wooden posts and everything, puts a hand at his side and just like sucks at his teeth. He's just and he looks at you for a minute and he pops a grin and he looks away. He's like, any moment now.
Hello?
Oh no, I'm sorry. That was up to Finn, not Yuli.
Oh, that was me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had to figure out what was happening to Yuli in town.
Oh.
Mm.
Alright. Oh. Oh no. Alright, so I see this guy and I'm like, yes? Can I help you?
And he grins, a satisfied grin of a man who everything is going his way.
Mm.
He's like, he looks, you run into some trouble coming down the Reich?
I did indeed. It was a very rough time, unfortunately, but I had a great crew amongst me.
Hi.
Captain Finn Seaworthy, and I go to shake his hand.
Yeah, he just like, he grabs like just the tips of your fingers and gives you like a real weak
Oh,
shake.
that gross, like...
Yeah, he's just like, huh? Seaworthy. Wow.
Yes.
Born and bred, huh?
Yep.
I didn't think,
Well,
I would have expected you on... interesting. Like, Puddlesworth, maybe?
oh, God damn it!
So
Fucking booger.
he tries to hold it in.
Good
Sorry,
one.
Cat.
Great. I had a clearly terrible day. You come here and make it worse. That's wonderful. Thanks.
It's like, that's kind of my job.
And you are?
Call me Luther.
Luther?
Luther?
Mm.
Like with an emphasis on the ooh?
Luther.
Sure. Yeah, however you
Definitely oh.
Yeah.
What?
Definitely OO.
Oh, Luther. Yeah. Yeah, however you like. It's fine.
So do you come by and just smile and stare at everyone who docks at this port?
Yeah, well, you know, lucky me, I have the honor and some would say the privilege of, you know, taking care of everybody docking here. So it's 5 silver shillings. But, you know, this is a stolen boat, so it's, going to cost you gold.
What?
And how is this stolen?
Well, I got wind that the old Double Down went missing a few days ago. One of my friends was actually supposed to pick it up, and it was gone.
I mean, that's terrible to hear, but this clearly isn't the Double Down.
Right, and we just like smash cut to the wood where you can see it's been pried, and it's like lighter behind.
It spells out double in chipped wood.
Yeah. He's like, Seaworthy, listen, buddy.
Is there anyone else on the dock right now?
I mean, there's people around.
Okay.
Seaworthy,
That's all.
Seaworthy, and he's like continuing to lean into your face and with his awful breath. It's like, I can be bribed. Do you hear me, son?
Don't call me son.
Well, you're really small, and I'm trying to be friendly. I figured you're used to dealing with your people.
That was racist.
It was.
It's very racist. Booger, how much money you got?
Not a lot, Cap.
How about you, Fiazza?
I don't have a gold.
How do you not have a gold? How does no one have a gold? I
How
can't
much
find
money
gold
you
on my
got,
person. I can't find gold on me either. I think I must have dropped some of it when we hit that boat against the rocks.
Yeah, and he looks around. He's like, "Ooh, oh, you guys better find some then. That's not good. There's a lot of road wardens just outside of town.
Yeah,
I guess it's better than river
it
wardens.
really is.
But you're not on the river. You're in town. That's a road.
All right, maybe I'll go half. I can't find a goal, but can you guys muster half a goal? I turned to like Finn and Fiaza and Booger.
Booker
What is
frowns.
half a gold?
I don't know. What is half a goal? What's the conversion for all?
I think it's just the bottom of the character sheet.
Alright, so like, Finn being my cousin and all, I know he can be a little fibbing sometimes.
Will Fibbin.
Fibbin,
I actually have it on pretty good authority. All of you have goals.
I would like to roll an intuition check.
This is where the party dies because none of us are willing to give a gold for this.
As the
Finn
captain
literally
of the
stole
ship,
4 gold
he
off the last
should
captain.
be paying the boat price instead of the lowly boat driver.
Lowly boat driver.
I have 9 silver and 14 copper. That's what my money says.
I'm just a little old boat driver.
Oh, look at me.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the conversion rate is right now, but this is between y'all. He just is, you know, emphatically like just ooh yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, you know, everybody scrape together for the good of the company or whatever you guys are. He's just going along for the ride.
And I'm like, Finn, come on. We know you
Guys,
got
give me something.
We know you got stuff squirreled away. Like,
Yeah, be cool, Finn.
You're the
Well,
one
let's
with
just-
noble upbringing.
let
You should have all the money.
and look
Where's
at the
the
party.
money?
Look at the party I'm traveling with. Does this look very noble to you? Pushing guys over boats?
Hey,
And he's just like, that seems mean. And
He had
eyes-
it coming. He was trying to stab us.
Oh, well, that makes more sense then. Yeah, I'd shove him over too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has anybody got some good points in intimidation?
Gosh.
Finn,
Oh,
give
wait.
him the gold.
Oh my
right.
god.
20,
So, like-
Give
20,
him 1
I-
gold!
20 silver.
I
20
would like
silver
to
is one
roll-
gold.
I would like to roll a bribery.
We're already bribing him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like,
this
can I
is a
roll
bribery.
bribery for a lower, or is that charm?
Let's haggle.
That's haggle. My haggle
thanks.
is
I would take charm.
Okay. So I would like to try to charm this fellow. Hear about our woes. Maybe
Oh
give
my
us a
God.
little break.
Yeah, you're doing it at a -10.
Lowly, noble blood Fiaza
Mhm.
hanging out with her
He's
cousin.
literally hearing you say, Finn, I know you've got money, give some up.
Yeah.
And he's like, rough that.
Yeah, like, he'll tell everyone in the world that I have money.
Yeah, he's
No
like,
one knows I have that 4 gold, though.
he's,
No.
But we know you have money.
He's like, it sounds like there's a lot of trouble here, so I think this is what I can do. Your boat can't leave because you haven't legally docked, and I'm gonna go talk to my supervisor, and don't try and leave town. Is that okay?
What are you gonna go talk to him about?
A bunch of deadbeats that don't want to pay.
Finn.
Finn.
God damn it. I throw gold at him.
Just ping him.
Yeah.
Oh, it hits him. He's like, oh, you wound me. And then he just bends over, he picks it up, bites it. He's like, oh, not bad. Okay. It's like, all right, this'll get you through today. Like I said, I'm bribable, but this ship is stolen, but I can be bought, so we're all good. You got any questions? You need a hand? You unloading?
Do you know anybody who can fix her up?
It's like, ugh. Yeah, I mean, time is money. Money is everything. It's like, between you and me, look, you're the brains of the operation, right?
Booker nods.
Yeah, he's like, I think you got to talk to your captain and your little boat driver and whatever was going on with that, little elf that ran off here a couple minutes ago. Convince them to leave this boat behind. trade it up for somebody. Don't tell them it's stolen. I know, but I'll take a modest fee. But you don't want to be towed around a hot boat, if you get my drift. It's
Booger looks at the boat.
That's boating humor.
Not very hot. Booger nods like he's...
Yeah.
Where can we find your friend?
I'll either be in that little shack right there, and it's like a shitty parking lot attendance, you know what I mean? Like, doesn't actually fit them standing. They just kind of have to wedge themselves in there. He's like, I'll be there if my supervisor's around, or I'm gonna go to that bar right now and spend this money.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah, and he walks away.
Did he give us like a docking ticket or anything? Are we off the books?
Yeah, no, he didn't. I mean, he probably would write something down on the books just so nobody else will mess with you, because otherwise you guys are going to be like, oh, we won't pay him again and we might beat him up, right? Like, do you guys want to, like, we might come back to you, but we're getting pretty close to the end here, so this might be like the big scene with all of you together, and we might do like a vignette for the end. So do you want to do anything in particular?
I mean, Booger just looks at the next boat over.
He's like,
He said get a different boat.
Yeah, like, what if we just took that one?
Would you guys be interested in the Down? It's a sturdy ship.
Right, we just painted over the damage.
I mean, Booger's just like, just take it.
Simon, what are you doing over there?
Just walk up and drive it away.
But that's the thing, is that stolen boat equals bad.
Doesn't get
Also,
us very
stolen
far.
boat.
I don't know, this didn't go that bad.
Guy tells you not to use a stolen boat.
Yeah.
I know how to fix
Didn't-
that.
didn't go
Steal
bad.
a boat.
Didn't go bad because I spent my hard-earned money so that we wouldn't get thrown in jail. You guys owe.
Alright, Captain
Do-
Skimpy.
Do we know anything about this town other than it's like boating?
Yeah, it makes lots of boats. It's
Ooh.
clearly corrupt. I mean, based on the first right?
person we meet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the city of industry.
Maybe he knows where we can sell this boat and get a slightly less stolen boat.
Slightly less stolen. That's a fun sentence.
Only 30% stolen. We paid for all the wood, all the sails, but I stole every single nail that I put in this boat.
Oh.
How much does a boat cost?
All right, so Yuli, we're gonna transfer over to you. Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just like happy to be among people when you kind of stumble into the marketplace?
I'm just happy to be in civilization and not being terrorized by various monsters.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So there is a dwarf. He's got like an iron helmet put over the top of his head with like the little nose piece, and he's painted an eye like where his forehead would be. And he sees you and he's like, "Psst, hey."
Oh, hello!
Yes. Come, traveler, come.
What is it?
Come.
And I follow him.
Yeah, he's got a little tent. He's got a little stand, right? Like he probably goes over like one row of like carts and stuff. You pass a lot of, delicious but like questionable food, right? And there's people, like haggling over like weapons, and people haggling over like, scales filled with like brightly colored like powders and spices and food. Like there's this is a place of business, definitely. And he's like, yes, you see, I have the gift. Are you familiar with the gift?
Yes, I am.
There's a strange omen about you. How old are you?
I'm just over. Well, in normal terms, I'd be about 20.
What does that mean?
I'm an adult.
Yes, there's a strange omen over you, boy. I can't quite. I'm trying. And he's starts groaning and undulating wildly.
Are you okay? Do you need help?
It's like, no! I see 7 men! 7 men and 2, they come for you! Oh! I'm sorry, I was overtaken by the visions again. What a powerful presence you have. Some sort of player character.
I've been called that before.
Yes.
Wow.
Have you ever had your fortune told? Have you ever had your palm divined? Have they ever shaken the little sticks at you and read to you which one came out?
The other kids used to chase me with sticks.
He actually cannot help but laugh at that. He's like, that's terrible. That's really bad. I'm sorry.
Yes, it was.
It's very traumatic.
Those children. The 7 are one. The 7 are one, and the 1 destroy the 2. And he's just got your head in both of his hands.
Please let go of me.
Please, I wish nothing than to get this vision. I wish to move it past. I want to warn you, my boy. I want to warn you, but I need help.
And Yuli's just starting to get like nervous and like looking for the door.
Because
To the tent.
I don't do this. Yeah, it's a flap. It's over there. But I don't do this for anyone. But for such a powerful aura, for someone who means such strength and goodness, and there's so little left in the world. Normally I charge 5 shillings, but today only 3.
Do I have that?
You should have some gold, yeah, or some silver at least. Did we not do any money for you?
I look.
I feel like he mentioned like being broke last time.
Yeah, go ahead and roll, because you should have an actual thing, but go ahead and roll 2d4 for now. Okay. Yeah, we're going to say you have at least 5 silver.
Then yeah, I pay him, like, very earnestly.
Okay, how much?
The 3 shillings. If that's what he said it cost me.
Yeah, he said normally it's 5, but for you 3.
Oh yeah, definitely 3. I'm not paying full price.
Okay. Yeah.
Rule number 1, Yuli.
Yeah.
Rule number 1.
Are
Yeah.
shillings
The silver? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He rolls you a little cigarette, and he offers it to you.
Usually I have a rule about accepting these from other people. And Yuli pulls out, like, his own rolled cigarette.
Oh, yeah, he's like... He, like, kicks his feet up. He's like, alright, hold on, I gotta think about this. I need to understand the mystical weavings beyond... do you know anything about ley lines?
I've heard about them.
Yeah, very complicated. You see, when one walks across a ley line, the theoretical energy enters their body, especially if you're walking barefoot, which I know you like because you're an elf. So when you do that, you become this rich tapestry, woven of the world.
Okay, a little racist, but I'm following you.
Racist?
He's like, okay, so the art of my readings is to pluck away that which is non-essential, and what we will be left with is how many roads this man must walk down. And occasionally I have some other nonsense that I sort of blather on about, so...
All the while, like, it's just two dudes smoking in a tent.
Right. And what's actually happening is you're... Like, I don't know what's in your cigarette, but his is more medicinal than... or more recreation, I guess, than medicinal.
It just takes the edges off of things.
I understand, you know? You're out there with, what, a crazy human and 2 halflings? Goodness.
Yeah, I try to only smoke socially, and I keep that as a rule.
Right, but they're really driving you firmly into desperation territory.
Yeah, they're nuts.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Ooh, not very good. Not very helpful of a roll. Okay. It wasn't actually intuition. I just couldn't find the skill I was looking for. Maybe it's a special. He goes, I see so much. I see so much of your future, but so little of it is clear. The 7 men, the 2, the 1 destroy the 2. Yes, that is accurate. You must be careful, but they're not looking for you. I see a dark place. I see a rich man. I see he's not what he seems, but I don't understand. Beware the sign of the rose. Beware the purple mark.
Are you going to give me useful information?
It's all useful. It's all useful. I told you, this is the discount version. I work with what I've got. You've been on the water for a while. You haven't crossed a lot of ley lines. What do you want me to do?
Do you want me to, I don't know, spike up my ears and take off my shoes too?
Well, now who's being racist?
I'm just pointing out the stereotypes of the world, my man.
Yeah, you get you get a little feisty with him now. He likes it. Yeah, it's like yeah, yes, no, I understand. Don't leave the boat until you found the key, but the key is not for them. You'll use it to unlock your heart's true future.
Jesus. Okay. So I have to find a key.
Yes.
But it's not a key.
No, it is a key. It's not for them.
Oh, so it's like a physical key?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and I have to stick it in my heart.
Well, I would be careful of doing that. Don't get too literal with that, right? We're speaking in metaphor. You understand metaphor, right?
What's the... No, I'm not gonna do that. I got halfway through the joke and then could not commit. Okay. I think I understand.
Yeah, and he's just like, it's good. You can come back and see me?
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's good.
First, I'm gonna find the key.
Yes, ask me something. What do you need to know? What most do you seek to understand?
Am I gonna get arrested?
And he looks. He's like, "Where the road warden's at?" Oh, Your future is very clear on this one. If you don't turn them back to the path of truth, righteousness, and decency, you will hang.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll let you die. They'll eat each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. That's all the time we have today.
Thank you. You've been a great help.
Yes, I hear that a lot.
And Yuli exits the tent and flicks the rest of his cigarette on the ground and like pats his legs and he goes, "I'm fucked."
Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's good.
So that's a pretty good ending. Is there anything that anybody else wants to make sure we sneak in there?
It's
No, I think
beautiful.
that's good.
Yeah, poor Yuli. Just real salt of the earth. Throws a cigarette. I'm fucked. All right.
He's like, yeah, all I have to do is right the wrongs of the 3 people that just tried to murder a man. Yep, that's gonna happen. I'm
Yeah.
definitely on
Two
this.
people.
Right, completely reasonable, totally gonna happen, very achievable. Simon, stop that, will you?
First,
Well-
I'm gonna kill the squid and the shadow monster.
Yeah, we're going back. Yeah, we're just gonna rerun this level for EXP and drops. Come here, say goodbye to everybody on the stream. Come on, you know you want to come up. All right, well, he's not gonna do it. So thank you all for playing. Always making time for our ridiculous shenanigans. We might not have gone too much longer than normal, but I think we knocked out an extra 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, no, it was good.
We played 3 days worth.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, what's nice is like we're past that nonsense. You're either going to keep the ship you're on or you're going to sail off on a new one, and we're going to get back onto the... Simon, I moved that there so you'd stop eating it, you little shit. We moved past that little, like, hick... Oh my god! Stop! Just like full mouth, just destroying it. I picked this art up for Jenny at Gen Con, and Simon just keeps eating it. He's like destroying it. It's got a little cat saliva all over it.
Oh,
Nice.
Because he's a shit. Yeah, no, I'm excited to get back onto the module a little bit. Not that, don't enjoy some of our shenanigans, but there's a lot of interesting things waiting for us. And what's been great is y'all keep perpetuating Evil Candy. Like, they had a chance to lock it down, or you could have worked with them, flipped it and been like, no, we'll help you bring them down. And then you're like, nah, we'll just leave town. It's fine. Who cares if there's a crisis?
just want to kill Kurt. That's all I want.
Yeah, no, definitely.
We didn't get any mutated children.
That's true. What?
Yeah.
I can't wait to come back and see what happens to them.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right, cool. So the other thing I'll tell you guys, I know we've said it a lot, but I'm actually going to make sure it happens. We're going to tick everybody's level up completely. We're owed a couple experience. I was researching kind of how that works, so we're going to sit down and make sure that's squared away. Basically, you have enough advancements to either take you to the next tier of your career, or you can swap into a new career, or you can just get lots of a couple more advancements. The leveling system in 4 is a lot different than what I'm used to. It's very similar, but there's a couple key differences, and one of them is you don't necessarily go from this job to this disparate job to this one. You can kind of just level clear through. But the other one also had hard limits on you can only take this advancement once, you can only take this advancement twice. You could literally be just the bottom rung beggar for the entire campaign and just consistently buy ability ups. They just slowly start to cost more, which is kind of interesting. So it gives you a little more finesse on the narrative control, because sometimes in the older editions you'd run out of careers in the middle of a run. It's like leveling in the middle of the dungeon. It's just sometimes it doesn't necessarily make sense. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
Well, yeah. Once again, thank y'all for playing. Always happy to have you. Zach, thanks for joining in. You've been a great addition. You fit in wonderfully with our nonsense.
Yeah, no, it's going well.
It does work.
And chat, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you to all of our hosts as well.
Such hospitality.
Right, yeah. 3 people hosting, which is awesome. Lots of good chats, lots of nonsense, and you saw an evil squid and a crazy fortune teller. So, seems like a good session.
Spam those long boys.
Spam all the long boys. Alright, cool. We're gonna get out of here.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 If I remember how to turn this thing off. There we go.